Trucker Television is brought to you by JD Factors, charting a path to growth. Forbes Hewlett, don't follow, join. Diesel Spec, engine tuning experts. Welcome to Trucker Television, the best of the trucking world. This week on Trucker Television, Straight Truck Steel Hauling with Dean Cartage. Rig of the Week, a tricked-out international transstar. And Expo Cam National Truck Show. Cool trucks at the Clifford, Ontario Truck Show. But first, amazing custom big rigs at 12 Gauge Customs.
This truck here we just got completed. This truck is owned by Part 2 Farms, and the guy kind of fell in love with it when he seen it for sale. He just bought it, went and had fresh paint and all that stuff put on it, and then he brought it here to get all his kind of wish list done. So on this truck, what we had done is we actually put a bow tie style visor, kind of stuck with the old retro style. And on the bottom here, we went to a 22-inch blind mount bumper. And it's got clearance lights. Now the hard part about doing that on this style of truck is these trucks come with maybe a 16 or an 18-inch bumper, but that was basically it. And there is very little room to build supports to keep that bumper from shaking. As well, we kind of did the whole clearance light deal on the outside, did the signal lights, built custom signal light brackets. And then on the side here, we just tried to do that whole less is more thing again. Made a little stainless steel panel to go on the bottom of the cab and wrap around. And then a little bit of stainless inset. Basically, this stuff is meant to get scratched and dented without actually wrecking the paint. Because you know, you got a size 12 boot on you. You hop up on here, your foot's always hitting this, and the same as here. So we just went down and just cut a nice little square or rectangle piece of stainless. When it looks kind of beat and all tethered, then we'll just replace it with something different. On the back here, we went, you can see where the stainless steel wraps around the back of the cab so that it kind of finishes it off. We went to a Lincoln style exhaust, a 7-inch Freightliner elbow, 13 foot tall to kind of fit his needs. And over here, he needed an airline box that was strong enough to handle hydraulic lines and the air lines and work these little controls that he put together. So we actually built this out of 11 gauge stainless and had it bolt through existing bolts on the side of the frame rail. And so now he can go get his hydraulics put on here, run his pogo stick, all that neat stuff, and we don't have to worry about wrecking it. The biggest issue with stuff like this is actually scratching it. On the back here, we went to one of our stainless steel reinforced taillight panels. Comes with internal gussets, which builds a lot of strength into this particular panel. And then as I was showing on the yellow show truck for Scott Lynn, is on this truck we went to the same fender, but because of the application and to spend all that time constructing blind mount brackets, that if they get wrecked and the bar's bent, you basically have to do a pair. Now, there's one thing I wanted to kind of show you that a lot of people may not be familiar with, but I tell you, this is a real time saver. When you go to put fenders on and you're trying to pick up existing bolts or existing bolt holes or holes that have been left blank, you can buy these little adapters And what they do is they're like a pivot bracket. So you can stick that in an existing hole. It'll give you about 4 extra inches of room, and it can be rotated. So no matter where your hole you're dealing with is, there's a greater chance you're not actually going to have to sit and drill the hole. So this allows you some more flexibility, and it comes with a locking stud on it that helps hold everything in place till you get it all set up and then tightened up.
Stay tuned. When we come back, Expo Cam National Truck Show and cool trucks at the Clifford, Ontario Truck Show.
Diesel spec. Tuning for performance and fuel economy.
It's a big difference for the transport with the price of the fuel. They do a great job. I was doing about 5.7 miles per gallon. Now I average between 7.5 and 8 miles per gallon.
Is fuel economy important to you? How can you not call Diesel spec?
New Line Spray Suppression. Email us a picture of your truck and you can win a set of New Line fenders and be on national TV. New Line at truckertelevision.com. New Line Spray Suppression.
Now hiring company drivers, women and men. Late model, all Peterbilt fleet. Dependable runs, great pay and benefits. Locomote Systems, transportation specialists.
Only the largest hauler of bulk material in Southern Ontario. Joseph Haulage, now hiring brokers and company drivers. Joseph Haulage, when you need it most, we carry the load.
12-gauge Customs, award-winning trucks, big rig chrome and accessories. Shop online or call 12-gauge Customs.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank is seeking liquid tank owner-operators. Competitive fuel surcharge program. Base plates, border crossings, and tolls paid. Our people and equipment set us apart.
Closed captioning by Signature Customs, GTA's one-stop for big rig parts and accessories.
We're here in Montreal and we're kicking off our 2015 Paint the Industry Pink Tour, and this is one of our first stops here at the Expo Cam show. People have been very positive, coming up and supporting us and making donations, asking about the event and when it's going to be. And we have our second annual convoy September 26th in Prescott, and then our second convoy will be taking place Woodstock, Ontario, and that's our 6th annual event.
We've been doing Expo Cam for probably 12 or 15 years, I don't remember. I was probably too young that time. We're a manufacturer of high-performance lubricants. We don't sell products, we sell solutions. PureLab has been around since 1985, so it's our 30th year this year. And we've started in racing with anti-friction treatment in racing. And from there, we had some demand from different companies, different industries to develop high-performance lubricant for them. And then we came up today with over 150 different products in all type of industries. Well, this year we have our new dozer for DBF4, our fuel conditioner for the big truck fleet that have their own reservoir. This dozer will automatically calculate how many liters it needs and will automatically dose the right amount of DBF4 into the big tank, 1,000 for 2,000 liters of fuel.
Le rodéo du camion cette année fête son 35e anniversaire. Fait qu'on est venu ici pour faire de la promotion de notre événement. 35 ans de course. C'est du 30 juillet au 2 août. On a du camping, on a des restaurants sur place, etc. Il n'y a pas de problème. On peut avoir le nombre de gens qui vont arriver, on va les placer. L'an passé, je vous donne un exemple, on a présenté 320 courses en 2 jours. C'est des courses chargées, bobtail.
So we're here with Mobile Delvac and we're celebrating our new location that will be opening. It's exit 279 from the Highway 401 in Napanee. We're just educating our customers in the services that we provide. We're skilled, qualified, and trained to perform these oil changes.
Just a great show put on by here at Expo Cam with a lot of the OEM suppliers and aftermarket tires, various different suppliers, but a lot of good stuff. All the truck displays were great, the trailer displays. Lots of good information for everybody in the trucking industry.
We're up in Clifford, Ontario, and this show is put on for everybody that's into old trucks, big trucks. Some people come here that restore the trucks. Other people just use them on the highway every day. One of the big profiles is the cab over cruising, as you see here. We have 2 full rows of cab overs that bring back the golden years of trucking, and that's what we're trying to recreate with the whole show here is the older trucks and the good days of trucking. It's really about the people that bring the trucks out.
It's a reunion. They like hanging out with their buddies and guys they haven't seen for maybe a year. It's just a lot of camaraderie, and people just like coming from all over.
This is our biggest year yet, and we can't believe we're overwhelmed with the sheer size of the show this year. So there's fellas here from Sunbury, Dryden, a lot have come down from Ottawa, Brockville area.
Right now. I came from Gaines, Michigan to come to this show. This is my 5th year here. I used to bring my conventional that I've owned for almost 30 years. I bought this a couple years ago, and I've been bringing it ever since. So this is an awesome show. I mean, it's like a reunion for me. I used to live in Canada, so when I come over here, it's like, for me, a trucker reunion. Everybody here is on the same level. We're all friends. It's good times.
Having a fantastic time here, bigger turnout than the last 5 years. It's probably double than what it was last year.
There's close to 300 trucks here this year, I think, which is, I think, a record for this truck show, which is great for the local club. Obviously, Trucking for a Cure Convoy is obviously a big draw. It's nice for the women to have something pink to be attracted to, for sure. And this is the first year that GC Hudson Supply has had their pinked out Cub Cadet antique lawn tractor here on display.
And we're riding off into the sunset.
A lot of old trucks here, a lot of nice new ones too. It's a good show, good day, a lot of people here. It's a good crowd, real good show.
It's impressive to see how the changes have come over the years with the luxury that we have in the trucks today, power steering, air conditioning, and everything like that. It's much improved from the old days. And as I look around and see all the trucks that were new when I first started and how people have restored them, for me it's impressive to see the transition in the last 35, 38 years from what we had then to what we have today.
Plan to come next year? We'd be glad to see you.
After the break, Rig of the Week, a tricked out international transstar.
Irv Transport. Good people, good living. Now hiring company drivers, owner-operators, and technicians. Employer of choice. Call to find out why. Irv Transport. Another cool move.
At
advanced welding techniques. Training for success. Come see our new virtual training lab at advancedwelding.ca.
Now hiring company drivers, women and men. Late model, all Peterbilt fleet. Dependable runs, great pay and benefits. Locomote Systems, transportation specialists.
Time to trick out your big rig? Check out ZZ Chrome's huge inventory of high-end chrome and stainless accessories, bumpers, visors, pipes, LED lighting, and more. Plus custom fabrication and installation. Find us online at zzchrome.com.
The new Trucker Television, starting Sunday, June 14th. The best of Canadian trucking. Not actors, truckers. The new Trucker Television, Sundays at noon.
Diesel Spec. Tuning for performance and fuel economy.
It's a big difference for the transport with the price of the fuel. They do a great job. I was doing about 5.7 miles per gallon. Now I average between 7.5 and 8 miles per gallon.
Is fuel economy important to you? How can you not call Diesel Spec?
When I woke up in
Since we were kids, we lived right next door to the International Harvester plant in Hamilton, and it just took off from there. We started talking to some of the employees at the plant there, and from there we just loved the old trucks, eh? We just took off from there, so we purchased this one and another truck that we used for spare parts to build this one up with. My brother bought the truck from someone across the border inside the States, and then he had it transported back, and then from there we just started picking away at the truck piece by piece and started in the back end and just worked our way progressively to the front there until we got everything to our satisfaction.
I know I'll save a fortune.
It's a 1980 International cab over, complete with a 400 big cam 13-speed overdrive. And it took us 8 years to take the truck to where it is now. We've had complete off-the-frame restoration on the truck from front to back, and we also have 373 gears in the rear end to help out with a little bit smoother ride on the highways. We stretched the frame out, so we added 45 inches to what was existing there, and we have a 1979 Great Dane trailer, refrigerated. We've converted the front half of the trailer into a condo, so we have somewhere to sleep when we're at the truck shows. Complete with TV, fridge, microwave, enough stuff to get by on for the night.
And I'll get to work from my home.
A lot of small, intricate parts here. We actually made inside our machine shop.
I might have no one to talk to.
Completely replaced all the air lines, transmission. The engine has been totally redone, repainted, braided stainless lines. The refrigeration unit, everything on this truck's been totally serviced and rebuilt. As you can see, everything's polished and painted on the truck. So the trailer is a 42-foot Great Dane. We took off the rigid brackets that held the cab down and add our own touch to make our own airbag system on here to give us a smoother ride. And the engine there, a lot of braided lines, a lot of chrome. Just about everything that we could put our fingers on, we try to dress her up nice. It's a lot smoother now with the air ride suspension and with the added 45-inch frame rails added to the frame there, it smooths the ride right out, so it's nice and comfortable, especially with the trailer hooked up. It's a really smooth ride now. We sort of redesigned the back a little bit. We had to bring the back bumper out further so we could slide the axles right to the back of the trailer to give us a better look for the trailer. So, and as you can see, all the lights we've added to the truck.
The one thing they never told me, there were more miles than
When we come back, straight truck steel hauling with Dean Cartage.
Irv Transport. Good people, good living. Now hiring company drivers, owner-operators, and technicians. Employer of choice. Call to find out why. Irv Transport. Another cool move.
12-gauge customs. Award-winning trucks. Big rig chrome and accessories. Shop online or call. 12-gauge customs.
New Line Spray Suppression. Email us a picture of your truck and you can win a set of New Line fenders and be on national TV. New Line at truckertelevision.com. New Line Spray Suppression.
Dragon Jeans. What Biker TV rides in. Protect your assets. Dragon Jeans. Ontario Truck Driving School. Your path to success. Training for your future. Thousands of jobs. Ontario Truck Driving School.
Diesel Spec. Tuning for performance and fuel economy.
It's a big difference for the transport with the price of the fuel. They do a great job. I was doing about 5.7 miles per gallon. Now I average between 7.5 and 8 miles per gallon.
Is fuel economy important to you? How can you not call Diesel Spec?
I've circle checked my truck, make sure it's safe to go, done my logbook, and now I head out on the road and head up to my customer. Nothing on the truck, I head to Cambridge and that's where they load me. I haul strictly for laser metal profiles. They cut plate into profiles that different companies need for manufacturing and we deliver it to their customers.
My father started the business in 1956, and he hauled structural steel into Toronto, and they were building a lot of the skyscrapers. And from there, I got involved in my teens. He had broken his back, so I left school in grade 9 to come and work with him, and that's all I've ever done. I drove for 23 years. 8 or 9 years ago, we developed it into what it is now. My wife was a huge part of that. We put our house up and everything we had to expand, and it worked. And we sort of succeeded with good old-fashioned service, personalized service, good customer service.
Trucking's great. It really keeps you on your toes all the time. It changes very fast. We could go from doing coils to sheets to buildings to rebar to rocks to just basically anything to elephants, I guess. So it's pretty cool because it's not the same every day. It can change. It's a 24/7 business.
I was in a motorcycle accident and the government retrained me back in mid-80s. At the beginning I was a driver for the first I guess 3 years, and then I was an owner-operator for almost 20 years, 19 years, from about 1989 until 2011. It was good, you know. You made a good living. I can't complain there. But, got tired. I got tired of sitting and waiting places to unload and reload. And I sold it to Dean Cartage here. He's still got the truck and trailer. And then I retired, and I couldn't sit at home and do nothing. So here I am, back trucking again. Yeah, I love the trucking industry up until all this crap went through with the DOT and all of that, how they've regulated stuff to the T, and they've taken the fun out of the job. They really have. I know a lot of the guys that are like in my age group, they all say the same thing. The fun's gone now. Used to come to work and enjoy it. Now it's like, nah, it's just a job. You know, they put the HOV lanes in and they make it 3 people because of these Pan Am games. You're jammed into 2 lanes and you got an HOV lane out there and nobody's in it. You figure an extra hour to Toronto and an extra hour back, how much is that going to be worth over the 3-week period? $50,000, $60,000, $70,000? Well, today will be a good day for me. I won't be into much traffic. Here back to Hamilton and then, or Stony Creek, and then out to St. Catharines and back up here. So I'm not going Toronto way. First I'm going to a little place called JKM, where I pick up steel that I took over there the other day, and then they bend it and make it into a certain shape for the customer that I work for, which is laser metal profiles. At 8 o'clock, just time I have to be here.
Next week on Trucker Television, Expo Cam National Truck Show. Straight truck steel hauling with Dean Cartage. Cool trucks at the Clifford, Ontario Truck Show. And Rig of the Week, a wicked custom Blue Pete. Trucker Television is brought to you by Chrome for Kids, supporting Children's Hospital. Dean Cartage, serving the industry for over 50 years. Truck and Roll on Kerr, truckers helping kids.